international jewel thief, often heavy-handed and notoriously tight-lipped, speak candidly to your two new favorite authors. Simple. They got to do what they've always wanted to do. Set the record straight by telling the true story of their lives, their crimes, and assure their place in history by watering their legend and seeing it grow while they're still alive to enjoy it. Here, then, is a sweeping epic embracing not only the Dow Jarrell cocaine cops corruption scandal of the 1980s, but also the significant precursors from the sepia-toned days of historic New York when gaslights lit the street, cocaine and heroin were perfectly legal, bordellos boasted of the beauty and refinement of their affordable females, and the police force was just another gang among many. This is also, cue the solo piano, an intimate, character-driven story of true love, sincere friendship, absolute loyalty, and the heartbreak of betrayal. And yes, the story also has, cue the violins, romance, adorable children, a cute dog, and an abiding appreciation for time-honored traditions. Men traditionally communicate to share data. Women communicate to share how they feel about the data. One is law while the other is spirit. One is works, the other is faith. The crime and corruption in the 75th precinct of the 1980s is a man's story. Heavy on the testosterone, hold the quinoa and kale. Where were the women? Sure, the men could tell you dates, places, the names of cops and cadavers, but women are the harmonic hormonal combination lightning rod and emotional content barometer. Hence, we invited the wives and lovers to share their memories and perspectives on the infectious nature of corruption. Corruption is dishonest behavior by those in positions of power, such as police or government officials. Corruption can include giving or accepting bribes, planting evidence, creating false confessions, under-the-table transactions, manipulating elections, diverting funds, laundering money, and other illegal acts. An act may be morally reprehensible, but not illegal. If it isn't illegal, it isn't corruption. The law must be broken in order for it to be corruption. Now, there's a hell of a lot of corruption in this story, but no laws were broken in the writing of this book. Disclaimer. As with all true crime books, this is one version of events recalled from memory and adapted from personal in-depth interviews with diverse individuals, information shared by law enforcement, attorneys, private detectives, and other journalists eager to share their observations and opinions. Any errors of fact are unintentional. Some names have been changed to protect privacy, and certain conversations or comments required emendation or speculative reconstruction for your ease of reading and comprehension. Someone else may tell the story differently, but we're not someone else. Essentially, facts are facts, and if we're not 100% accurate in some of our interpretations and peripheral details, at least we acknowledge that we gave it our best shot. Please promise that after reading this book, you won't say or do anything to hurt our feelings. We are dewy-eyed innocents whose only source of joy is seeing you happy.
Chapter 1. The Champagne of Drugs. Some know it as Coke, Snow, Yayo, or Flake. Others might refer to it as rock, crack, bass, or blow. Call it what you will, but the white powder first derived from a leafy green South American plant in 1859 is best known by its clinical name, cocaine. Sigmund Freud extolled its virtues. It was a key ingredient in Coca-Cola soft drink. Then in 1914, the United States declared cocaine illegal. Just like everything else that's illegal, coke has never been hard to get. If you were a party person in the late 1970s or early 1980s, you may have put a pile of coke on a mirror, got out a razor blade or credit card, chopped up the coke, and set it out in long white lines. You probably rolled up a dollar bill, stuck it up your nose, bent over the mirror, and inhaled. Maybe you or someone you knew rubbed a little on the gums as a finisher, or dabbed the moist filter of a cigarette in the remains, or applied it to male genitals to prolong sexual performance by delaying orgasm. Yes, that white powder had dozens of household uses. And although cocaine was and is only legal within appropriate medical settings,
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.